You're probably multitasking right now and you don't even know it. You're probably looking at your messages, your Facebook scroll, folding laundry, or maybe you're just trying to grab a second with your eyes closed. And do you know, you may be a victim of multitasking. You're probably multitasking right now and you don't even know it. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how multitasking is really a prison of the mind. Hi there, I'm Leanne, and today we're going to talk about multitasking. Now, before I get into this, let me ask you a question. What are you doing right now? Are you looking at your Facebook scroll while you're listening to this video? Are you trying to answer an email while you're listening to this video? By the way, don't put anything in the email that's from this video. If you answered yes to any of those questions, or you're looking around going, what questions? What'd I miss? Then you have fallen victim to multitasking. A lot of people think that multitasking is the way to get more done quicker. And I am here to tell you that that is not necessarily true. In fact, multitasking can decrease your productivity to dangerous levels. So stick with me and I'll explain why. By the way, I would love it right now, and it would be a genius thing for you to do on your part if you would like and subscribe to my channel. That way you will get notification of new uploads every single week. Before we go much further, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Lynn. Lynn is partnered with me and has found herself in coaching and figured out that she is her own best strength. So do I need to give you examples of multitasking? Either you're answering your email while answering the phone, danger, Will Robinson, danger, or you're listening to a podcast while you're working. Who hasn't done that? You're insisting on answering your social media posts while having dinner with your spouse. Guilty. So why is it so hard for us to resist the temptation to multitask? Easy. Our brains are hardwired for stimulation. And what ultimate stimulation is that than doing two things at once? Or maybe not. What most people don't recognize is that multitasking can actually be more dangerous to your productivity because it's not saving you any time. It's actually costing you more time than it's saving you. Further, studies show that multitasking lowers your IQ. It also helps increase your anxiety and depression levels. In essence, you become a prisoner in your own mind, where your brain is telling you to do one thing at a time and society is telling you to do all things all the time. So let me explain this a little bit deeper. Okay, here we go. Your brain is designed to do one thing at a time. So essentially, when you are multitasking, what your brain is doing is focusing on one task, then quickly switching to the second task, and back and forth and back and forth. You aren't ever doing two things at once. Multitasking was actually a term coined by IBM in 1962 to describe what their IBM System 360 computer was doing. And somewhere along the line, somebody picked up the idea that maybe humans should be doing this. The difference is humans and computers are not the same thing. And humans are not designed to take on two tasks at once. Computers, on the other hand, are designed to do as many tasks as need to be done at once. Think about all the tabs you have open right now. I have probably 14 tabs open in Chrome right now. And they're all running different websites, and it's doing it simultaneously, effortlessly. I have my recording program on and open. I have my calendar on and open. My text messages on. Get the idea? But as a human, I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. Humans cannot function like computers. And if they think that they can, well, they're not going to be doing it very well for very long. Again, your brain is constantly switching between tasks. And what that eventually ends up doing is expending so much energy that you end up with a headache or just general tiredness because your brain is working so hard. That is why, my friends, when the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers, nurses, all y'all who sit and think for a living, when you get home, some days you're just completely beat. So your body's not tired, it's your brain from switching all day long. Multitasking is about as much as you are missing as what you are achieving. Multitasking leads to cognitive overload, and that cognitive overload causes more mistakes and reduces your ability to learn new information that may be vital to what you're doing. So, as a coach, I have a question for you. So if you are guilty of multitasking, like me and everybody else in this world, what do you hope to gain by multitasking? And do you actually achieve that gain? Put it in the comments below because I'm really interested to know. So what are the ways that you can wean yourself off of this great multitasking train that we as humans have set ourselves up on about 60 years ago? Well, here are 3 suggestions. Number 1, single tasking mindset. I know y'all just about fell out of your chairs. Let me explain. If you have a task that needs to be done and you concentrate on it and you get it completed, it's off your plate, it's moved on, and there's no mistakes because you did it right the first time, your productivity goes up, the task is finished, and it's gone. Number 2, take breaks often. I know you're all about to fall out of your chairs, but hear me out. If you find yourself getting stuck in a multitasking cycle, the best thing that you can do is take a moment, get up, and walk away. Go get a cup of coffee, have some water, walk around the block. Refresh that brain of yours. A couple things happened when you got into that multitasking cycle, okay? The first thing is you picked up more than one task. I shouldn't need to say any more after that, but you've picked up more than one task and your brain is throwing off so much energy trying to figure out which one it wants to concentrate on. You essentially make yourself tired and worn out. So take a break, take many breaks. You should be taking a break every 20 to 30 minutes anyway. Number 3, and this is possibly my favorite, set a timer for 15 minutes and work on that task solely. No interruptions. I know some of you are laughing, but you can do it. You can work on a project, task, what have you, for 15 minutes solidly interrupted, and you will be amazed at how much work you get done. Fortunately, we all have these computer doodads that fit in our hands and they have timers on them. And some of them have voice activation where you can actually tell the phone how long to set the timer for. When the timer goes off, you're finished working on that project, that task, that thing. Put it aside until you need to work on it again. So after all that, are you going to continue to multitask? Oh, please go ahead and put your answer down in the comments because I read every single one and I love to see how you react to these videos. Also, if you would like me to talk about a specific topic, please put it down in the comments. If you found value in this video or you can think of somebody who might benefit from it, I would be oh so honored if you would like, subscribe, and share me with that person. And as always, if you would like a free 30-minute coaching session with me, please go down to the first comment and snag yourself a time on my calendar. The calendar link is there. Thank you for watching this video. And if you'd like to learn more, you can watch the video that's coming up on screen right now. Farewell for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye.